Hey guys, today I want to talk about about a real problem I have, and that is my app marketing. I built several apps over the last year, and no, not vibe coded. Of course, AI assisted, but not only vibe coded. Because I'm an old school developer with more than 20 years of experience, and I built an app for a friend of mine. It's called DokuAI. So he's working on the construction side, and he told me that he had a lot of documentation problems. So in the end of the day, he always had to do the documentation and sort out things manually. So all the photos he had to make and all the notices he had to make, and sometimes also he got notices from colleagues who won't be able to speak his language fluidly, so there will be also a translation problem all the time. So I want to show you my numbers after 1 year. So let's do it here directly on my smartphone. And as you see, I have just 4 active trials, 1 active subscription, only 15 euro revenue a month. I had already in the past more and more users that activated the app, but I think that was because I did a wrong keyword targeting. So I think the most customers expected something different. That's the reason they leave. So I just downloaded the app, tested it, and then they left. So what I can see here, for example, I had a lot of trials, and then they stopped using the app. So I want to show you what the app does to probably understand how I market the app, and probably you have some advice for me what I have to change. So I heard that the most important thing to keep a customer using your app is a good onboarding screen. So what I added is a complete description, what the app does, very detailed. So we will walk through the app anyway, so I don't have to be so detailed here. So and I also have a full test at the beginning. So as you can see, I'll make a picture of a picture, and also test the recording. Oh, that's just a test if everything is working. Oh, that's just so. Then now we have a small introduction. So how the app works. So I'm just making the first picture. So use it. Then also making the first voice note together. So just easy, just keep talking, and I will make the voice note. Then I will show where you find all the details about your recordings, how you start a new report. So what you can do here, so you can change your order, or that you can add further images from your media library. Also how you can create a report, so send it to the backend. And now what you cannot see is I have to allow using the location, and now it sends everything to the background. So the backend, I think it gives you the chance to get an understanding about the backend as well. Well, yeah. So this is the backend. So DokuAI has a really complex, well, not really, quite complex backend for this kind of app. So what it needs is that for sure the API, what you see, it's all hosted on a Kubernetes cluster with redundant pods. And so what's happening here is you receive the images and the audio files, then it will send to an S3 storage, and then the path from the S3 storage will send to via a Kafka cluster. So via Kafka streams to the different microservices you see here, just grouped by the services. So these are always like 2 instances of everything. So this one is extracting the information from the images. This one is extracting the location from the altitude or latitude. This is creating the report in the end, and this is the transcription services. So all these services working together, and they're bound by this Kafka pod cluster. So this is a pod cluster. You see as well 3 different broker. In this case, I have only one cluster for all my applications. So this is a shared Kafka cluster, and all the topics are isolated. But I think that is not the most important thing. So we are already a little further here. So what it does in the background, so it sends everything to the services. Then it creates a report. So this will be, at this point, you still can change it. So this is showcases completed. And now you can see here, we have the report with a summary, with the actual date, an address, so that is made in my office, or here also a categorization, so like, okay, if everything is fine. Now, of course, in this case, it doesn't make really sense at all, because this is made for construction or for flat handovers or something like that, and not make photos of your setup. And here you can also add, for example, a signature or multiple signatures for handover, then create your preview, and now you have your full PDF report, and you can share it however you want. So I think probably now you understand how it works. Let's see, we also can add here the company details, so if you need to have your custom header on your report as well, and some different other things you need to have an app. And also, I think important is it supports 15 languages. So it's not only translated in 15 languages, you also can translate to different languages. So you can even record in English and translate. It automatically translates, for example, the report to German or in Danish or Italian. Or you can also use a default language, English, for the app, and then just select one of these 15 target languages. So you can speak every language and will automatically translate to the target language. So now the problem is, I really don't know how I could better market it. So I will be able to more probably to understand it, but for that we need a construction area. Of course, I don't have any construction area at my desk. I will cheat a little bit. Thank you to Pixabay to show us how to have some free images. Let's see what we need. For example, not free. Let's do this one. So, and now I make a new picture. So now see, this is a construction site. So what I also can do is, I can use measure, for example, and say, okay, this makes no sense now because it's just in my minute. So this works also in real life today. So how big is the distance between a few things? So make the photo, use it, and then what I also can do is add here further details. So for example, an arrow, some text to describe a few things, to remove the measurement, so everything is possible. And then let's wait and move that one, and then let's send it to the back end. So you see the transcription is already done. It's always faster than extracting the information from the images. And now, here's a report. And now you see, for example, I'll say it's okay, it's upload a concrete slab, blah, 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 with the whole description, everything intact, so everything fine. When he detects, for example, some bad things, that shouldn't be there. Okay. For example, I think this should work. So. But let's see if this is good enough. So, then we get to the backend. I think what's important to understand, the backend is automatically scaling. So you saw in the example just 2 ports of each, because there's actually no real traffic on the app, but it's automatically scaling when more users use it. And now here, see, this is major. So here you said probably you need to consider security there because you have to, because of the demolition. So he's automatically rating what he sees, but you also can change. For example, no, it's okay, or no, for me it's just a minor one, and it will be in the end on you. I forgot to save it before I generated, and then it will be in your PDF as well. So, what else did I do to market this app? I created, of course, a landing page. Oh no. So I'm based in Germany. That's the reason we was basically in German. So you see, this is a landing page I created for it. It's also available in all the 15 languages the app has. It starts with a pane, describes the different functionalities the app has. So you see what you can do and what the problem, how it works. So from my point of view, I would say the marketing is complete, but you still see there are not enough transcriptions. So please, when you have a good idea, please leave me your idea in the comments. I would really appreciate that. So if you want to try it out, there is in general a 7-day free trial. You just go to the website and click download on the App Store. Then, also here you see how I marketed on the App Store. I nearly just forgot. So it got already the first ratings. In the US only 1, but worldwide a little bit more. You see also here all the screenshots with a description from the pain to the solution. See, you know, the basic marketing stuff. So if you have an idea how I could increase my marketing or make it better, I really appreciate your help. Thank you guys, and see you soon.